Hello ladies and gentlemen and everyone above, below, or in between. Welcome to February 22nd. And pay no attention to the person on the screen. That's just an old video I popped up just so that, folks won't think I'm an asshole and stealing their mojo or anything like that. See, the date's right up there. Welcome to September 22nd, and here we go with a bunch of news. Let's hit the heavy stuff first and foremost. Alright, for all you folks in America, here we go. We got CTA, Battle for Supreme Court is Now by Mr. Nuttin' Fancy. I highly recommend everybody give that video a view, share it, and partake in the festivities. Thank you very much. Moving right along to the next one. Next topic at hand we are going to do is going to be Where's the Fair Use by the Nostalgia Critic. And of course this one's so important that we had to have Mr. Michael Curtis, I believe his name is, on top of that. And again, yeah, we're talking about YouTube, we're talking about Google and bad business. Where's the Fair Use? Google and Bad Business by Michael Curtis. What? Hashtag what the fuck? And we also have another video by Mr. Alpha Mega Sin. Oh my goodness. Alright, and on this particular topic, I'm going to try and keep this short and simple. It's no secret that YouTube has been dropping the ban hammer all over the place. Pretty much just catering to the wealthier lot, I guess would be the best way to phrase it, or the fairest way to phrase it. I don't really freaking know, but I think it's kind of strange that we've been seeing a lot of copyright strikes, particularly in recent times, with topics that have nothing to do with products or intellectual property of that sort and that nature. Like music, movies, and video games and that kind of stuff. Those are normally where the copyright strikes arise, and we saw that in the past because they're, with music videos, reviews, whatchamacallit, I don't know, fan-made trailers, fan-made music videos. You know what I mean? We've seen a lot of that nonsense in the past. Today, it seems they've been extending it to other stuff as well. But it's been a long-term issue, and the more ground they gain with it, the more people just nod and smile and take it up the rear. It hurts everybody, and it affects everybody. It's kind of like straight up just the same as the Cham boards. The minute you start putting restricting people like their free speech, or if they're following the rules and they're following the laws, and then all of a sudden you decide, okay, we're just gonna decide to tell everybody that you're breaking the rules, when really they're not. Anyway, you put too many restrictions on people in their free speech, particularly if they are following the rules, they'll migrate elsewhere. And we've been seeing, like right now with YouTube, a lot of my favorite channels that have had this issue before. What they do is they load up the video on another site and just use YouTube to advertise it, and they provide a link that you can click on. We shouldn't have to be doing this. Most of us, almost all of us, we shouldn't really be having to do this because we're following the rules, we're doing everything we're supposed to. And yeah, particularly if you're a movie critic, I can definitely see the issues there. We all know the wealthy and the powerful will have their ways of trying to make sure that, oh no, no bad information ever gets out about our products. Oh no, how dare you review this in a way we don't like. You know what I mean? Like unlicensed reviewing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just nonsense, straight up. Because we have the right of fair use, and because we have the right of free speech, we get to tell our fellow citizen what our opinion is on whatever said product or said situation may be. But I'm not going to get too knee deep into it, because I'm much more into, if everything goes tits up for YouTube, yeah, let's migrate to another place. Please tell me where to go. I'll just figure out how to put links into my stuff. Moving on over there. It's not like I'm making any business. I'm not any good at this stuff. But for the folks that are good at this stuff, to me, it's a gigantic pain in the ass, because migrating means they have to rebuild their fan base, they have to rebuild everything, And you know, some of them, they you know, like I said, this is their livelihood, you know, and that's bullshit, in my humble opinion. This is threatening people's jobs. So moving right along to the next topic that we got going on here. Oh yeah, and back to Mr. Nut and Fancy. For those of you that, you know, this is about the Supreme Court justice that passed away. We know we're going to get a new one appointed. I highly recommend checking out this video and sharing it with others. If you don't feel compelled to partake in the festivities, that's fine. But share it to someone else. The word has to get out. This is information that people gotta know. And enough about that. Let's move on. All right, we got Steven Crowder there. He's a good guy. Check his stuff out. What else we got here? Top hats and champagne. That's more computer geek stuff. Okay, here we go. We got the courts shouldn't decide who gets. Whoa, Twitter censorship. I know who this is. It's V. So check it out. Sounds like an interesting issue about our free speech here. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, that's just more of the other one. Just a different location. And it's longer too. Check it out, 2 hours versus 9 minutes. We have other serious issues. We got another Gamergate video popping up somewhere out of the blue, but this is by Top Hat Coyote. I'm not too certain how legit this is. I'm gonna give it a look. I'm gonna see, but it's more than likely drama, because he talks about Gamergate Plus in the first couple of minutes. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Bernie Sanders doesn't tell you why socialism sucks, by V. This is a heavy American episode, folks. And again, this is by V. Okay, I highly recommend this one for all you Americans that have no idea what socialism is or how bad it can get. V lives in Romania. He's had to grow up with some of this nonsense. He's had, you know, he's had relatives that have been born, lived, and died under socialism. He can tell you everything, all the bad about it, everything negative about that idea. So check it out. I'm not kidding. Regardless of the age difference, I know Bernie's older, but let's be realistic. Did he really have to live with socialism? No, he lived in a democratic, free society. Moving right along to the next one. Okay, I haven't watched this one yet, but it looks like an interesting topic nonetheless, whether it's good or bad. We got, this one's done by the Drunken Peasants, and it's called Teen Arrested for Posing as a Doctor. So this could be interesting. I don't know why somebody's being arrested for posing as a doctor. It could be funny, it could be serious, I don't know, it could be nothing. But we'll find out. Usually these guys are entertaining one way or the other. We got another one by Sargon of Akkad, Shooting the Shit with Logic. The first couple of minutes of this sounded pretty good, so I'm going to finish watching that. Got more product issues with video games. Capcom thinks old gamers like me are irrelevant, by Mr. Review Tech USA. Yeah, and we got more product video game issues by Mr. Alpha Omega Sin. And there you go. That's the end of it. Boom. Those are the shows that I'm recommending for this week. Y'all know what you gotta do. You know when to do it. Good luck on your projects. This is the Fox Gibson. I got a lot of work in front of me. Peace out.